Today on the channel, for possibly the last time in the Elite lineup, Elite 87, Braun Strowman. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue unboxing Mattel WWE Elite 87, and today on the channel we're unboxing Braun Strowman. An interesting one is Braun Strowman in the last month or so recently released from his WWE contract, so one would assume, at least for now, this is the final Braun Strowman Elite figure we are getting for quite some time. Mixed bag there. You know, it's sad when anybody loses their job, especially when they don't want to. It'll be interesting to see where Braun Strowman takes his career from here, but we have had a bit of Braun Strowman figure overload. Not a ton of changes in Braun Strowman's character and his looks throughout the Elite line, the Top Picks line, all that kind of stuff. But thankfully, we got this final Braun Strowman where I think before it might have been somewhat of a peg warmer in Elite 87. Now I do think people will be clamoring to get the last one. And the nice thing we got here is we got the first bald Braun Strowman figure. So it's kudos to Mattel, or I guess it's the luck of the draw really at this point. Then we got this version of Braun on his way out. We also got the camouflage shirt he was wearing, so there is some points of difference here, and there's enough meat on the bone for I think people that have all the Elite Braun Strowmans of the past, like myself included, that you might need this one as well. So an interesting dynamic here with this figure, and it really turns the tables on what might have been the peg warmers of this set, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see how hard he is to get eventually. But we're going to do it like we normally do in these reviews. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. And we'll compare it to an Elite Braun Strowman figure of the past as well. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the packaging. There it is. We got the True Effects logo right up top. We got the WWE logo, of course. The white and blue background packaging that we're used to. Certified authentic WWE merchandise. No confusing this one. If you don't have that seal, you're in big trouble. It's a bootleg, or you're in Canada or Europe where they don't have the seal. To choose your own adventure, I guess. Braun Strowman logo, name down below. Elite logo, of course, right there. Does he have fists? Of course he has fists. Once again, you should have fists on all your wrestlers. Come on, Jazzwares, give us some more fists in the line. Mattel doing it right. We're getting fists here. Braun Strowman right there, ready for a beard competition. He's ready to go. Shaving that hair, gave up on it. Sometimes you got to do. Sometimes you got to grow your hair long. Sometimes you got to shave it. Not too many of us are in the middle. Maybe the majority's in the middle, actually. There's Braun on the side. A little glamour shot walking to the ring. I believe that's his WrestleMania attire, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm sure it'll say on the back if it is. Then you got the back of the package. Of course, you got the rest of the lineup down below from Elite 87. We'll be unboxing every single one on the channel, so make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss any of them. That's for sure. And then you got the glamour shot that we saw on the side, the Elite logo up top. Braun Strowman, his name, and then we got a blurb, and we're going to get down to it. We're going to see what's going on in this blurb down here. From Cheryl's Ford, North Carolina. Beautiful this time of year. Absolutely gorgeous. Maybe not, because I've never been there. I've never even heard about it besides with his name. But if you live there, you live close to there, you can tell me in the comments what it's like. I believe Braun Strowman, didn't he move up to like Wisconsin? Didn't he buy like a farm up in Wisconsin? He's not too far from me. I might see him when I'm out on the open road one of these days. We'll see. Weight 385 pounds, 6'8". He's a big guy, same height as my dad. So there you go. My dad's also 6'8". So we'll get those two together and see who really is 6'8". Career highlight: Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Raw Tag Team Champion. A terrifying combination of power, speed, and athleticism. When the Strowman Express leaves the station, you better get off the tracks. And that really goes for any train. If there's a train coming, if you're on foot or in a car, I recommend you get off the train tracks. Pro tip of the day. Take that one to the bank. Free advice from your old buddy Kyle. All right, let's get down to it. Let's see what all the fuss is about with this Braun Strowman. There's the old blue background. We love it. We know it. See you later. Plastic Prison. He is a heavier figure. Most of these Mattel figures aren't overly heavy, but you can tell there's a little bit more weight to him because he is a big figure. And you know what people say about big figures? They love them. That's what they say. So we just got the soft goods jacket. We got extra hands here. Oh my gosh, we're buckled in at the wrist. Gotta get the old trusty knife out. Hopefully I don't cut my finger off. If you guys watch those Star Wars unboxings, I always say on those Star Wars ones, they're about a lot more than Star Wars. There's a lot of pro tips in those videos, but I did cut my finger pretty bad in one of those videos. So you never know. You never know when you might cut your finger off. And I always said, if I ever cut my finger off, I vow to stay through the video. I'll deal with the blood after, and that's exactly what I did in that Star Wars video. I hung out and hung through it. there you go. All right, Strowman, let's get these hands out of here. Let's get this jacket. And there it is. See you later. Up high. Oh, we got this little one. See you later. Boom, off the screen. There it is. We got 2 open hands. I love the options here, but you know me, I'm going all fists. Fists of Fury on Braun Strowman, that's what I'm putting down, but we did get extra hands if you need them. Pretty cool soft goods little vest going on here, a little camouflage action. I could see people using this for something else. Maybe use this on your Apollo cruise. Didn't Apollo wear a little camouflage for a little bit? Maybe I'm dreaming. Just recently I thought he did, but I'm sure there's people you could use this on. It looks like Braun went to his local Army surplus store and said, I want your best, finest jacket that you got here for surplus. And he bought it, cut the sleeves off, and the rest truly was history. All right, let's get down to the business on this Braun, though. I do love him with both fists. It just makes him seem meaner, bigger, badder. I like the expression on his face. Once again, True Effects, I think, works okay on this one. Gosh, these elbow joints, they're double jointed. I do love that. We got double jointed knees as well, so that's a step into the future, I guess. But man, they are extremely tough. You got to really push to kind of break the plastic. They're kind of freed to free them a little bit. I am concerned that I might push and just break the arm off one of these days. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this one's going to need like heated up or something. Wow, that is not moving. And you know, you just don't want to put too much pressure on it because you could turn into big trouble and break your figure. We don't want that for sure. Let's stick this coat on. This jacket looks pretty easy. I don't know what to think about this jacket, though. I guess he did wear it. We saw it on the glamour shot. I think he wore it in WrestleMania, didn't he? I better put this one on because I can't adjust the arm just yet. I'm going to have to heat it up with some hot water or the hair dryer, I think. I always like the heated water method to loosen joints. I always think it's a lot safer than a hair dryer. I remember the first time I learned that trick, I used the hair dryer and it just melted my figure because I stuck it on there too long. So strongly recommend the water. I don't know. He doesn't look the best with this jacket on. It looks a little goofy, but it's all right. I'll display him this way because that's how he came. That's how we know this figure. But man, we aren't getting this arm to move. That's kind of bugging me. I don't know. I'll get it fixed, I guess. But I do like this jacket on him. It looks a little goofy, but it is a point of difference, and I like it because we've got so many Braun figures over the year. Yes, this is our first Braun with a bald head. I do appreciate that, but this coat jacket does give him another point of differentiation from some of the other ones, and I'll grab one. Not even sure which one this is. We've had so many Brauns. This very well could be a top pick Braun Strowman, if I remember right. I might be wrong on that, too. I don't know. It's a Braun Strowman Elite. We do know that. So, similar but different, as usual. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? I always say it. Use discount code Kyle. Save 10%. Spend your money on your figures, not your stands. My favorite stands in the game. There it is. Got these next to each other. They're the same height. Looks like, well, I guess he lost the hair, so he lost just maybe an inch. But there it is between those two. I definitely like something different here with this Braun. It's nice to get something different. And like I said earlier at the top of the video, I think we'll see this Braun move off the shelf pegs a little faster than if he was still in the WWE. Just because it's his last figure, and I think some collectors out there will know, hey, this is my last chance at a Braun Strowman. It also helps he does get the soft goods jacket and bald head. I think that helps this figure as well. So I do think this will be better than prior Braun Strowmans, as we really have had Braun Strowman overload the last couple of years figures between the basics, the 2-packs, everything else under the sun. We've had a lot of Braun Strowmans. I think we'd all admit that. But this one's not too bad. There's a lot of nice piping on the side of the legs here. You can actually feel it on the side there. So that is kind of nice. There is a lot to like about this figure. This figure is better than expected. We always talk about better than expected on the channel. That we love it because anytime our expectations are exceeded in figure form, it always makes that money worth it just that much more. So I do like this Braun Strowman. I probably would have went in thinking this would be one of my least favorites. And you guys know at the end of the week, I'll put them in order from my favorite to least favorite. And like I said, this one might have been at the bottom end for me. Who knows where it might end up? I don't know. I've definitely had worse figures than this, and of course we've had better. But a solid Braun Strowman, especially if you don't have a Braun Strowman. And I think a lot of us collectors out there, you need this version of Braun Strowman because it's his last incarnation in the WWE. So I don't think you can go wrong picking this one up. And worst case scenario, you can use this jacket for a custom or another wrestler out there that used it in the past. So there you go. So there it is, Elite 87 Braun Strowman. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this Elite 87 Mattel unboxing and review. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you leave a comment below on these figures. Don't forget to like the video. And of course, follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and of course, Pro Wrestling Tees. Search Kyle Peterson and support the channel. And there you go. So for all of Elite 87, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.